the Mediterranean diet, the keto diet, the paleo diet, the intermittent fasting diet, the vegan diet, flexitarian, Atkins, Whole30. These are some of the many diets that I tried during my weight loss journey, and let me tell you how many of them worked. None of them. Diets are designed to fail. If you failed at diets, if you have trouble sticking with diets, then this is the perfect video for you. I'm gonna tell you exactly what you need to know in order to get off of this diet hamster wheel that you've been on, because again, diets don't work, all right? So stay locked in, hit the like button right now. And oh yeah, before we get into this one, I just dropped an amazing ebook. I wish I had this book in the beginning of my journey. It's called the AI Weight Loss Playbook, and it outlines everything that you need to know in order to customize your approach for you to stop making the same mistakes over and over again, all right? So take advantage of it. There's still the Black Friday deal happening right now, so click the link in the description and grab that book. 4 reasons why your diet keeps failing you, and I'm gonna also tell you what actually works. All right, so here's the thing. Diets are way too restrictive. Even the word diet, for most of us, it puts us in this state where we start anticipating restrictions and sacrifice, and we gotta give up all of our favorite foods. And so just the energy, the state that it puts you in when you think about going on a diet, it already sets you up for failure before you even start, right? So let's think about it right there. For most of us, this is what dieting looks like. We eat dry-ass chicken breast, broccoli, and brown rice, and we drink water, or we eat oatmeal and egg whites, or, you know, the typical diet foods. And realistically, y'all, this shit is not gonna work, especially when you are used to eating McGriddles in the morning, right? So there's a process. I like to start with having some balance, right? And I'm gonna get more into this when I talk about the solutions, but you wanna have a realistic approach to changing your relationship with food, to changing what you eat in order to lose weight, because obviously you can have some short-term success with eating dry-ass chicken breasts, but you're not gonna be able to stick to it. Let me know in the comment section below if you can relate to that. I know it's not just me who's tried these restrictive diets and ultimately failed. So try to have some balance. A Diet Coke, maybe a slice of pizza with a chicken salad, right? That's something that you can, realistically stick to. So the next reason, diets, they ignore the emotional attachment that we have to food. Now, I'm not a person that's gonna ever try to villainize emotional eating. No matter what stage of your journey, there's always gonna be an element of emotional eating, because food just isn't fuel, right? We use food to celebrate. We use food for comfort. We use food to, acknowledge our cultures. There's so many elements to food, and these diets don't take that stuff into account, which makes it super unrealistic. The first part of this video, I just want to bring to your attention the reasons why, right? And then I'm going to get into how we can address this. So the third reason is this all or nothing thinking that we have around food. See, here's the thing. Consistency beats perfection every time. It's about what you do most of the time, not what you do all of the time. Now, again, a more realistic approach is having a slice of pizza. And I keep using this pizza just because, that was the food that was on my mind when I was making this video. But it can be anything, a piece of fried chicken. It can be macaroni and cheese. Whatever the food is that you love, you can incorporate that into your diet while still losing weight. And it's about understanding how calories work and that sort of thing. But again, the point is you want to have a realistic approach. You don't want to cut out everything that you love, because it's just not going to fucking work. You're not going to be able to stick to that. So yes, this is a good start, right? And it's hell of a lot better than where you were, right? You were eating 3 slices of pizza. Now instead, you're getting rid of 2 other slices of pizza and you're replacing it with a chicken breast. Now again, this is just an example. I'm trying to give you guys a visual of the concept of slowly making the changes, right? Instead of eating 3 pieces of pizza for lunch, you're eating 1 with a chicken breast. Instead, you're making one little swap, small little change, but you're still able to eat the foods that you enjoy. Reason number 4, diets don't teach you anything, right? Diets, they focus on rules, they focus on restrictions, they focus on putting you in food prison. It doesn't focus on teaching you things that help you understand why you eat the way you eat. So that means when the diet ends, so do your results. So the thing with change, Education is super duper important. You gotta learn about nutrition. You have to learn about your relationship with food. You have to understand what your triggers are. You have to understand what your patterns are. You have to know what the hell is going on before you try to go on these diets and change how you eat. And you do it real drastically and you know you can't stick to it. So understanding portion sizes, understanding how your body responds to certain foods, understanding how to actually make lasting change is more important than some meal plan telling you, oh, you can't eat this, you can't eat that, some stupid ass coach telling you to cut out carbs. That's not it. Now let's talk about what actually works, right? Let's talk about the solutions that actually stick. Solution number one, flexible dieting, or really having a realistic approach to weight loss. When I was on my journey, guys, I lied to you not, I had Fruity Pebbles and Pop-Tarts at least, I wanna say at least 3 to 4 times a week. So that means Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday, I had Fruity Pebbles and Pop-Tarts, and I still managed to lose 160 pounds. So it's about understanding how much, right? Your portion sizes, what time you should be eating, and all of this is learned through experimentation, but having a realistic approach, right? Having Fruity Pebbles and Pop-Tarts with chicken breasts and asparagus, right? That may sound weird, but it was something that I could actually stick to because I wasn't trying to get rid of my favorite foods. Eventually I did. I don't eat this shit anymore. But at that stage of my journey, it was important for me to still have the foods that I love, the little treats that made me excited because it made it more sustainable. I was actually able to stick with it because I wasn't feeling super deprived. Was I able to have a pot of Fruity Pebbles? No, but I was able to have a small little portion every day and it kept my sanity. And that's important. It was something that was actually sustainable, something that was realistic. So flexibility is key. And the way you access flexibility is through learning how to track your macros, right? And there's a video for that. I'm gonna put a link to that video in the description below. I made a video that teaches you exactly how to track your macros, so take advantage of that. Solution 2, you want to address your emotional eating. Now, like I mentioned, diets don't teach you about this stuff. It doesn't teach you how to overcome your sugar cravings. It doesn't teach you how to stop your late night snacking, right? You have to pay attention to why you're eating. Diets focus on what you're eating, but you need to understand why you're eating. You have to practice healthy ways to deal with your emotions. A lot of us, we use food as a way to numb ourselves, a way to distract ourselves from feeling all of the tough emotions that we're feeling. You have to learn healthier ways to process your emotions and process your thoughts and your feelings and slowly wean yourself off of using foods to numb yourself. Now, I'm a big advocate for journaling, for mindfulness, and honestly, just taking a walk. Sometimes I'll feel negative emotions and I'll crave ice cream and I'll say, all right, listen, before you go to the store, buy some ice cream, just take a walk around the block 2 times. Let's see what that does for your mind, right? Let's see how you feel. Check back in with that craving after you walk around the block. Sometimes you just need a healthier way to process whatever it is that you're feeling. And you'll notice that the craving for the food, sometimes, most of the time, it will just disappear. Right? But you have to develop the awareness and the mindfulness to recognize that, hey, there's something else happening here. It's not necessarily I'm craving food. I'm just dealing with some tough moments and I need to escape it somehow, and the food has been the way I've always done that. So we just have to train ourselves to undo that, and it's a process, but it can be done. This next solution, you want to focus on small wins, right? Instead of going on these diets that are just not sustainable, that are not fun, that are just not realistic, start to celebrate every moment where you are able to make a healthy eating choice. When you walk past the vending machine and you resist the urge to buy a freaking honey bun, and instead you go to your desk and you eat your banana, you gotta celebrate that. You wanna strictly focus on every decision that you make that gets you closer to where you wanna go. In the moments where you make decisions that take you away, it's okay, acknowledge it, but redirect your energy back to the wins. What can I celebrate right now? You want to create as many opportunities to experience positive emotions around your choices as possible, because the more you do that, the more you will create this snowball effect where you will continue to make good choices. And over time, this adds up to new habits, and these new habits eventually lead to you transforming your body. Now, in the AI weight loss playbook that I mentioned earlier in this video, I teach you guys how to put a system around achieving some of this mindset stuff. It teaches you how to make your own meal plan. It teaches you how to make your own workout program that is specifically designed for you. Honestly, I probably should not have written this book. I'm probably gonna lose a lot of clients because with this book, you won't need a coach. You will not need a coach. It outlines everything you need in order to customize your approach to weight loss. Right now, the Black Friday sale is still happening. I've extended the Black Friday sale, so take advantage of it by clicking the link in the description. And shout out to the Brix squad. I love you guys. Let me know in the comment section if you have any video ideas, anything that you guys are dealing with. I want to start making more specific response videos to your problems. All right, so let me know in the comment section below. And remember, the body that you want is owned by a higher version of yourself. So evolve. Peace.